Hello and welcome to That Man. That is me merchandise, and today we're talking about Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Volume 7, 110 Million Bride. I love Konosuba and I'm really excited that it's actually getting a dub. That's something that we have spoken on in the previous video, which you can check out, and I believe it's actually out today as of recording. I'm recording on the 15th, so it should be out. So by the time you're watching this, why not check it out after watching this, of course. Now this is actually volume 7. The anime goes up to volume 4 at the end of volume 4, so we are very much into spoiler territory. So straight away, if you haven't caught up on the light novels, probably worth checking out some of my other videos on that, because there is going to be some spoilers. So Kazuma has been away with the princess for quite some time, and he's came back, and now Darkness is starting acting a little bit weird, and Kazuma finds out that she is actually in debt to that gross lord, you know, the one from way back at the beginning of season 2, you know, the one who's got eyes for her, and he's actually been poisoning her father, and she's in a ton of debt because Kazuma and her gang, and Kazuma and his gang even, including Darkness, has actually been destroying the towns. I believe it was when that massive mech thing came out and they destroyed half the towns in the end of season 1. So yeah, this is actually going all the way back to very early on in the series. So Darkness kind of agrees to become his bride, the Lord, in order to try and protect them, to pay off all of the debts. And Kazuma, in his usual kind of thing, kind of is just like, no, we're going to ensure that Darkness, he rights the wrongs. Even though he could have stayed out of it, she begs him not to stay out of it. There's a lot of Kazuma Darkness stuff between the two, and to be honest, this is when it starts getting to be a harem. We saw previously that he's got the little sister type of one. He's also got Megumin, who started to be attracted to him. He's got Aqua, who is an idiot. And now Darkness. And there's other characters as well. There's a big reveal for Chris later on in this one. And even characters like Eris is very much becoming a harem. I'm not usually fussed about harems, but this one I'm amused with. I'm enjoying it, so I can't complain about it that much. But yeah, this is another great addition to the series. Aqua, of course, manages to steal the show. She manages to get an egg, which she keeps claiming is a dragon's egg, but it's an egg. And pretty much her entire plot of this is her just looking after this egg and just being like, I can't wait for it to grow up to be a big dragon, and then they're just like, it's an egg. And honestly, she manages to steal the show every single time when they're kind of doing it. I'm trying to see if there's a thing. No, there's not. There is an image of her just sitting with an egg, just sitting there talking to it, just sitting there reading stories, and it's like, well, it's going to be a great dragon that's going to destroy all of this when it grows up, and it was like, nope, it's an egg. The only problem is, again, with much like last one, I feel like Megumin was very much overshadowed. She doesn't do a huge amount in this one, and I kind of wish she would do a little bit more. But that's just me. I do like Megumin as a character. She does have some great moments, and Yun Yun actually manages to come back and join in. This is very much end of season 3 kind of stuff. The way I envision it's going to happen. Obviously season 1 and 2 is gone. That was the end of volume 4. Volume 5 is the movie. Volume 6 and volume 7 are going to be season 3, and I believe season 3 will happen, and you can tell from this, it is one of those ones where it built up a lot of stuff from the past seasons, and we're getting a lot of payoff. We're getting a lot of bigger world stuff. We know there's a demon lord. We know some of his people who are cahoots. We are finding people who are worse than the demon lord now. And it's really building this world that I'm really excited to read. It's not a series that is massive. It's a very, very light novel, and I've seen this every time. I feel it's one of those ones that complements the anime. I feel if you hadn't seen the anime, it might be a little bit harder to get into, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying this one compared to Volume 6. This is actually probably this and Volume 5 are probably my favourites in the series. It's just because it does a lot, and it does have a big, massive payoff, and it is so worth it. All of the characters are there, they all do their kind of thing, whereas last one they didn't. It was very much Kazuma and the princess focus. The other girls were kind of put to one side, but this one, it's very much focused on the main cast, which is what we want, and I'm glad to see that. Roll on Volume 8, which I believe should be out quite soon. Probably next month, if not next month, the month after. I think this was December, I think this came out. Because I remember I read it as soon as it came out, and I finished it just before Christmas, so yeah, it's actually a while since I read it. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. If you enjoyed this, why not check out some of my other Konosuba stuff? I've got a lot of stuff here. We've got the Kazuma and Android, we've got my comments on the dub, and we've got Volume 1 of the light novel here. If you somehow have getting through all of this and haven't seen the others, well done you. Apart from that, that's it from me. Thank you for coming, and thanks again for staying. Goodbye.